I thought this would be a fitting background for the challenge forfeits ahead of us. Welcome, my friends, to the Hot Sauce Challenge. So, I'm going to advertise their company before I do the challenge, just in case I'm unable to speak. I should be okay. It's the first one. But let's have a look first. Right, so, Psycho Juices, they actually reached out to me when I talked about the challenge. One of the guys there watches my channel, and they reached out, and they're a small UK business, and they produce some amazing sauces and hot sauces, and they do things like chocolates. They do a chili roulette chocolate thing, and lots of gift sets and rubs. If you like spice, go and check them out. And like I said, they're a small company based in the UK, so go and show them some support. They kindly sent me this. It's going to be sort of all green screened weirdly because, you know, Ring of Fire and stuff. I'll put it up to the camera so you can see. We have 6 levels of pain. The worrying thing for me is that the first one's habanero. Now, I would never ever do this. Right, let me open in the packaging and we'll do this. I probably should have recorded the episode before doing this. It's going to be fine. It's the first one. It's the first one. Man up. Fuck's sake. Oh, sorry, is that loud anymore? Is that sexist? Person up. So this is the one, should do the blogger way, the habanero. Obviously, I'm an expert in tasting hot sauces, and like amateurs, you see it on YouTube, like, you know, First Week Feast and stuff. They're like, oh, chicken wings, because hot sauces. No. They don't understand how you do a hot sauce challenge, and that is with a mini cheddar. Okay, it's what I had. Okay, right. I've given it a good shake. Let me take the labelling off. I'm thinking an even teaspoon. I don't want to kill myself. Like I said, for those just viewing now, I'm a chicken korma guy, okay? I don't know how runny this is. So I'm thinking a level there, good splooge, right? Oh, that okay, yeah. And we have placed on the mini cheddar. I've not thought ahead. I can't lick the spoon, can I, to put it down? Okay, sorry. I'm going to have to take a hit, desk. Okay. Right, we have our... This is going to be fine. This is level 1 of 6. It gets a lot worse. Okay, just do it. It's quite nice. Hang on. Oh. Not really tasting the cheddarness. Oh, okay. Oh, that's okay. That's quite warm. It's quite warm, but okay. Eyes are watering a little bit. So that's oh, fuck. That's bad. That's really bad. If that's level 1. Okay, so that is the habanero completed. I didn't even bring drink. I've got a bit of tea left. Okay, now man up. I mean, person up. Yes. So honestly, like, they're not paying me to do this. I'm going to put their links in the description. Go follow them on Twitter and stuff. They're a small company there. They've got amazing branding, by the way. If you go check it. Oh, eyes are watering. Go check out their website and stuff, and, you know, spend a few quid. Support local businesses. They're amazing. So we'll be moving on. So that was habanero. If you didn't read it before, we've got red Savina, which I've not heard of, which is the second one. We then have ghost pepper, which is the third one, which worries me. And then we have scorpion. Then we have Carolina Reaper. Tongue's gone a bit numb. My tongue feels bigger. Is that right? Is that normal? And then we have Extreme Ghost as the hottest one. So there we go. I think we're going to be okay with this. This is our code word for, like, you know, damage later on, let's say. I can live with that. Didn't taste any of the cheddar. Disappointing. I lost the cheesiness, funnily enough. But that's not too bad. My girlfriend also wants to try it because she actually likes hot sauce. So she's going to try. My tongue is so much bigger. She's going to try these later. Right. I'm going to go recover. I might have a little sip of milk. Calcium for that. It's not because it's hot, because calcium. And then we will do... I've done the transfer window. You're going to see a familiar face. It all kicked off. Let's go and have a look. I don't even remember at this point. That's one of six. Okay, let's never spin the wheel again. How about that? Just do amazingly, never have to spin it again. But good, do go check out Psycho Juices. They're really good. Greetings and salutations, my friends. It's been about 20 minutes now. For the first sort of 15, I was walking around like a dog, like, just with my tongue out. I'm genuinely worried that was the first one. I was hoping that would be a little bit easier. But, whatever. Something I completely forgot when we finished fourth is that we qualified for the Champions League, my friends. Right, transfers. It's been a hell of a window. Like I said, it was the main rebuild window. We were going to get rid of some of the foreign players, especially the stupid ones that the AI signed before me. And we've signed a player that you will definitely recognise on loan. We've got Dom obviously on loan because we signed him for 2 seasons. He is now our captain because obviously, actually we just don't have any leaders. Our best leader is like a 17-year-old that doesn't play. So yeah, let's take you through the transfers. It's been a wild ride, my friends. We've sold £23 million worth of players. We have bought in £12.5 million worth of players. You'll see the last one that went. So, let me take you through the journey, if you will. Started off really well. Obviously, we knew Bex, there was a lot of interest in him. I was assuming he would leave. Remember, his actual release clause is only £7 million, but for only teams in the Champions League. And that actually ran out in December. So I thought, maybe there's a chance we get through the window, but probably not. So we started off, Brian Jimenez. The fans are not happy about this one because I'm trying something different. He's good enough, but I'm trying to get rid of some of the foreign players. And I like him. He was brilliant for us, but I had plans, okay? So we signed 900k for him. The Patella's the goalkeeper. Eduardo Ramos, he's Mexican, but we've got a really good Mexican white winger and another good youngster. So he's 32. He was on decent money. Got rid of him. Last time we were going to get any money for him. Amante's 500k. Now, he is Mexican, but he was not born in Mexico. So we cashed in on him. Got a bit of cash for him. Lovely. Right, 500k. Gustavo Martinez, the guy that he's the sort of striker who actually, when we started playing up top, was pretty good last season. But we've got other players. We sold him for £3 million. Loving that. Random. Hector Lopez Diaz, he was fine for us last season, but my cull of foreign players was going. And then it got to the point where I was like, no, once you get in your head, you want to sell somebody. It's like, it's hard to then go, nah, actually, nobody really wants to buy him, we'll keep him. I was like, no, I want rid now. So we've loaned him out just to get him off the wages. Borelli went on a free. Facundo Waller, he's that one that got signed. He's just been sitting in the reserves. He's loaned out. They're paying half his wages, I think, like that. And then Bex, we'll get to Bex in a minute. So, players we bought in. Jose Arteaga from Chivas. Obviously, a lot of these extra fees are if they play 50 games, if they play 20 internationals, if they score 50 goals, that sort of thing I like to do. I generally don't like to pay in installations, installments, because I just like to know what I've spent this season, and the money I get next season is the money because you can spiral a little bit, I find, with that. So I prefer to do that. So Jose Arteaga is a central midfielder, Mexican, just a sort of solid youngster he's good ball playing, sort of deep line playmaker type personality, sort of solid all rounder, really, not bad. 19 years old. Not too much money. The big one, Miguel Angel Lomas, we got from America because they knocked us out last season. So I thought it's payback time. And by paying them back, we paid them 3.2 million. But he is a beast. Like, this was probably our biggest signing, I'd say, arguably our best player that we've signed. Like, just an absolute monster. Can play as a right back, or maybe inverted wing back, or centre back. And he's just an absolute beast. Really pleased. He's got 4 caps. I was delighted. Paying him a big chunk of money, but we've removed so many players that we had wages left over. So they picked him up. They actually made a loss on him. But yeah, very excited to get him in. He's going to be with us for the next few years. Then we got Oret Nieto. He's our new goalkeeper. First choice 19-year-old. Nothing, what's the damage there? What could go wrong? Very good youngster. We've also got the other 2 youngsters as well. There's a little bit of a gamble, that one. Next up, we've got Carlos Ham from Tijuana for 200k. A bigger striker. Gives us a different option if we want to play with a bit more of a target man. Can play on the left as well. He's just going to be there or thereabouts. He's going to be a squad player, but another good youngster. Isidro Martinez from Tapatio for 450k. Bit of a beast. So this guy, 2-footed, is going to... Well, I bought him to play on the left-hand side as an inverted winger or inside forward. Needs to work on his crossing, obviously, but everything else, he's 2-footed as well. It's just cuts inside, knocks ball past opponent. He's decent pace, really good acceleration. But for a while, he'd probably play up top for obvious reasons, Bex, but I'll get to that. Aldo Sanchez for 150k, just another sort of youngster, 19 years old. I bought him for his physicals. He's more of an athlete than a footballer, but hopefully with some training and some development, he's only 19. He's going to be a backup anyway, so hopefully he improves. But, like, I'm playing with an attacking wing back on the left, so, like, he's just going to bomb up and down, really. And then Eric Fernandez, our record signing. Whether he's worth it, I'm not quite so sure, but he's just another youngster, another beast. He's going to be our main left inverted winger. Can play as a number 10, can play in central midfield if need be, as a playmaker. But he's a bit of a beast. He's got all the right stuff for like an attacking inverted winger. He just needs a little bit of crossing work, but everything else is there. A lot of money, but when you get to that point where there seems to be real jump, you can get decent Mexican players for cheap. But when you want the next step up, obviously nobody wants to sell their Mexican players, so you really do have to pay for them. But this guy's going to be a beast. He's got a 5-year deal. I think they pretty much all got 5-year deals. Very excited. So I was purely trying to sign Mexican players. You might recognise one. And I just ran out. I ran out of affordable Mexican players. I still needed a left back, but I got away with it. I cheated. Federico Galiatelli. He is Italian, but if you think about it, the flag's almost the same. So if you squint, he's our new left back, 221 caps. I don't think he'll be with us here for years, but he's great for now. Do us for the next couple of years and see if we can improve him, especially with the Mexican. If the young Mexican develops, then we'll get him and stuff. And then we got Fabi on loan. I was just checking the boys just to see how they were getting on. And I'm like, oh, hello, Fabi. Oh, you loan listed. Yeah, very happy to get him on loan. We don't have a buy clause or anything like that. We're paying 16 grand. No, are we paying anything? I can't remember. Doesn't matter. Fabi's a beast. I had to get him in. He was absolutely sensational for us. As we fully expected when he went back to Juventus, he wasn't quite good enough to get game time. He played 3 sub-appearances. But look at those ratings. It's disgusting. So I'm delighted to get Fab, bring the band back together. It might chill out Dom a little bit as well. And then we needed a box-to-box midfielder. As I said, couldn't find the Mexicans and stuff. So we got Kevin Pokey. I'm going to call him Pokey. I know that's not how it's pronounced, but it just sounds better, doesn't it? Kevin Pokey. From PSG, really solid Kosovan international, 16 caps, only 21 years old. Great pass with the ball, good going forward. Love it. 1.8 million. I don't think he has actually played a game for PSG, a sub appearance, but he's a beast, right? I'm really pleased with this signing and stuff like this. So I'd kind of done. So the problem is the domestic transfer window closes like 2 weeks before the foreign player transfer would like to match everybody else in the world, right? So I was like, I want to, if Bex leaves, I want to get a striker in that is Mexican, because I'm trying to get more local lads, and there was a few good ones. There was one, basically, with a few days of the domestic transfer window left, I was like, I'm going to put in a bid for a really good young Mexican striker, and then if on the final day somebody pumps up the 7 million, then we will just jump in, get him, get it done, swap, job done, right? So we're ready in case final day shenanigans happens. And it didn't happen. We had lots of bids, but lots of bids from teams that weren't in the Champions League. And he, like Burnley and stuff, and he was like, I don't want to go to Burnley. I'm not interested in discussing contract with Burnley. Like, fair enough. And a bunch of other teams. There was like 20 teams interested in it, but there was some big guns as well. And then I was like, okay, so we're going to keep hold of him. We keep hold of him, and then the domestic transfer window closed, and then the other big clubs from Europe started sniffing around, bidding more and more and more. But again, they weren't in European. It wasn't the top tier clubs. It was the tier just below that. So it was teams that couldn't activate the release clause. But then the bids kept going up, and then eventually on the same day, we got one bid of 14 million total with a few bits and pieces, and 2 bids of 18 million. And the board said these offers are too good to turn down, which makes no sense. If you've just received 2 bids of 18 million and one of 14, why you wouldn't turn down the 14? But they were all too good to turn down, apparently. And I couldn't even protest it, which makes no sense whatsoever. But I was like, okay, shit, we need to sign a player. And he can't be Mexican now because that window's closed. So I started scrambling. I almost got Eddie Nketiah, 33 years old. But then I was looking at my team, and I was looking at this guy, and I was like, he can play up top. Like, he's obviously a striker, so yes, he can play up top. But he can be the main guy. It does weaken our left-hand side a little bit, because that was the whole point. He was going to sort of mostly play on the left-hand side. But I thought we can handle that until the January transfer window, because I found another player called Jose Antonio Chihuahua, another one from America. He's joining us, but because he's Mexican, he's not joining us until Christmas. But he's 23 years old. He's a bit of a beastie. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. We can live with that until the transfer window. So overall, I mean, and the fact we made 18 million, thank God he chose the 18 million, not the 14 million. But overall, we've made a shit ton of money. We've definitely strengthened the squad. We have, although I signed some foreign players at the end there, we still have less foreign players than we did before. We've signed some good young Mexicans. So overall, I'm pretty I'm sad to see Bex go. A little bit gutted that he's gone. I do also have a 40% sell-on fee for him, and he's at Lazio. I don't think they're the biggest club. Yeah, so they which is perfect, because he's one of the world's greatest young wonder kids. So we want to sell him to a team that's not a top team, because then in a year or two, Juventus come calling, Man United come calling, somebody big comes calling, and we'll make a shit ton of cash on top of that. So, yeah, love that. Disappointed he's gone, obviously, because he's so much better than everybody else. He made the rest of the squad look bad. But we have a team, and it's beastly. I'm really pleased. We've got a new centre-back partnership. They are both right-footed, which is a little bit annoying. This is the tactic. It's brand new, hot off the press. I'm going to move Dom back to inverted wing-back, and he's my captain. I'm all in on Dom. I don't care how... I just don't care how he does. I am persevering whatever happens. Don't tell him that, because he won't try. He'll turn into Paul Pogba. But, he's the man, right? So on this right-hand side, we've got Espinosa providing the width. Dom's going to drift inside. Robinho's going to push on when we've got the ball, when we're attacking, to sort of, get late into the box. On the left-hand side, we've got Fernandez, who's going to pull inside and hopefully make a second striker, essentially. And Galiatelli's going to provide the width. And, yeah, it's a sort of possession-based tactic. I have to play possession. Unless I'm at a really shit team where you just can't. I've been spoilt by Liverpool. I like possession. I like having the ball. I like controlling the ball. And I think we're a much better team now than when I took over. So I think I might even go positive. Crazy. I'm crazy like that. So the only question marks I have are the tactic. You know, because I'm crap at tactics. The goalkeeper, untested. But we do have the 2 youngsters, and both did fine when they came in. But if he does kick on this guy, I don't know how much football he played. Yeah, he's played plenty of football. This is a big, really good ratings. But this is a big step up. But, you know, I think he's better. He's a lot better than our 2 youngsters. And then we've got Garcia, who was here before as our sort of defensive deep line playmaker. Robinho and Pokey. I might call him Pocky because it just looks like a Pocky to me. Pocky and Robinho are going to be both quite attacking central midfielders, and we'll see how it gets on. The rest, obviously, unproven striker up top. We still have Raul. We've got Carlos Ham if we want to go for a bit more of a target man. We do have a bunch of other players, but they all played for the reserves and stuff. I'm trying to make sure they get plenty of game time. So overall, I am delighted. Now, have a look how we need. Now that I've tasted that first hot sauce, we definitely need to get an A this season. Okay? We need to get to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Opening stage quarterfinal. You know, I think we can do that, right? We can do it. And the semi-final of the Copa MX. Yeah, they don't want much progression. They are unhappy at essentially all of the sales. So we're starting off with a C+. It's going to be tricky. Our first game of the season, we've had a really good pre-season against some decent teams. But we're playing Curetaro. Right. Let's do this. I need to drink first. I need to drink and blow my nose because I'm still a bit snotty from the hot sauce. The only other real problem we've got is that Rojas is I don't really have another inverted wing back. But I'm just going to play Rojas there. He is right-footed and moves the ball to the right. Avoids using weaker foot. But, he'll just probably act more of as a normal wing back. We'll see how it goes. Right. Let's just quit our... Season preview 10th. They are 12th. Okay, same odds. So that'll be interesting. Let's have a quick look, just in case. Average points, because obviously our bad season is it's fine. Yeah, 34, 40. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. 0 points, poor. That's poor. It's Norwich levels. Okay, Martinez, do the business. I'm very excited. This feels like my team now. You know how it takes a couple of seasons to take over. Good team. See? Alfredo knows. Dom looks great right now. He's fit and ready to roll. 126 likes. People are believing. We're favourites. It's at home. We've been practicing this tactic all pre-season. Want to see some good possession, especially against these sort of mid-table-y sides. Would like a shot. Come on, team. I want a good start. I'm really confident going into this season. Robinho's had a pop from range. Started well, 62% possession. Good, really good pass completion. Love that. Robinho's going to second chance. Okay. Oh, saved it. But hit the crossbar. Okay. See, I flicks one in. I haven't done set pieces. I think they're still the same before. That's fine. Match stats. We haven't scored, but everything else A+. Dom. Majestic beast. Fabs. Oh, it's good to see Fabby again. Pocky. I'm going to say Pokey or Pocky. It's going to alternate between the two. Lovely ball in. Espinosa hits the crossbar. This is good. I like this. This feels controlled as well, not just random. Outstretched arms. Yeah, keep playing the way. Keep doing it. Body's ready. Change things up for the sake of it. A little bit of encouragement. Now let's go get a goal. Deserved goal. I'd like it to be Dom. Let's go, Dom! Let's fucking go, son! Come on! The captain. That's all he needed. Also, just on a side note, I received this in the mail today. I'm pretty sure I didn't order it unless I had some weird fever dream. I'm assuming it's some bastard from my Discord. Somebody sent me this. Like, if you've got young children, you might not want to let them see this. Own up, Discord. Who sent me a slabhead face mask? Oh, it's disturbing. I'm sorry to all the children. Or if you've like just had dinner, that's going to come back. Like Garcia. Headed in by Fabs. Unlucky Fabs. Right. Maybe I scored a second, but I'm feeling good. We still got Mina, who's really good. I'm going to give our young left. I want to give him game time. The absolutely speed merchant that we've got there. And got Raul who can play up top. He's only got 10 finishing. But stay positive. One goal up. Just carry on doing what you're doing, peeps. Okay. They've got the ball. Usual. Not bad, though. Oh, Raul! Tracking back. Careful. Oh, my days. Okay. Pokey. Garcia. Robinho. Pokey. All the time in the world to find a pass, and he's found one to Dom. Oh! What the fuck? Okay, Dom. I don't know why you're there, but that's... I know you're in a inverted wingback on attack, but I didn't expect you to just be playing as a poacher. Amazing. Right. I'm going to get man of the match. The hamster. Get his debut out of the way. Is this the sucker punch? Is this win that, Dom? Yes, Dom. Back out to him. Back out to him, Dom. That's offside. Surely that's offside. Hello? How is that not offside? How is that not offside? Is this my left back? Centre back. Right back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. There's no hidden player, and that's not offside. Is it because my player touched it first? Oh, game. Really? Oh, that is absolute bonkers. Go on, get a goal, lads. Dom. Pings one out to the left-hand side. He's found a pass. Fernandez. Oh. Oh, that is all of the horse shit. All of it. Go on, Ham. Wow, that's the worst offside I've ever seen. And wins it. That's what we wanted. That's it back. Pokey. Sanchez. I think that's offside. Oh, that would be cool, wouldn't it? Oh, that's offside, is it? Is it? Is it offside, is it? I don't know how we've drawn this. That is a disgusting goal. No. Let's go positive. I blame Harry Maguire. Just seeing him, I think, spooked our team. I think that's what it was. It's like, oh God, you know. I cannot believe that goal stood. The game must have seen it as because our player managed to get. There's no excuse. No excuses. Dom scored as well. 7.4. Galiatelli played brilliantly as well. Nice. Okay, so didn't get the result, but we should have. I feel like tiny bit hard done by there. Right, there we go. We are done for the day. Play a few games. Obviously, you know the important stuff. Oh yeah, I've got to show you the group. Our former team, Atalanta United. Then we've got Cruz, got DC United and Montreal. I don't know how. I don't keep up with MLS, so people in the comments, are these two any good? But we know these are quite good, so yeah, we're supposed to get through this group comfortably, so that's going to be fun. But there we go, we are done. The hot sauce challenge has been, stage 1 has been completed. I was so it needed to not be as hot, the first one, okay? Oh, whatever. Right. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Remember, if you want to go buy yourself some hot sauces, there's links in the description. They'll be there with all the videos. I'll see if I can get a sort of discount code or something at some stage. But go support a local business. They're brilliant. And they're fans of Football Manager, so we should support them, right? You know, we're all a big family here. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye-bye. I still can't. My tongue feels weird.